Shalom, everybody. As you can see, I'm not in my typical setting today. A lot's gone on in the last week. It's also been a very busy week, so I'm sorry I haven't been able to update. Let's see. I've been spending a lot of time in beautiful, sunny Jerusalem. I had to come here Monday. I took the bus to the train, and then walked from the Old City to Hebrew Union College, where I took the testing, completed the testing that I needed to take to see if I could be admitted to Reconstructionist Rabbinical College. Now I'm in the waiting phase. I performed on the test the exact opposite of what I thought I would do. I felt really confident on the Hebrew, which was the part of the test that worried me the most, and at the same time I didn't perform nearly as well on the Judaic terms portion of the test. I guess that's because I've done so much studying from outside of the religion looking in, as opposed to studying from within the religion. I use a vocabulary that you can approach the concepts in Judaism or Christianity or Islam with, and hold up disparate concepts right up next to each other and look across them. Unfortunately, on the test, they wanted the vocabulary that Jews use to talk about those concepts within Judaism, and that is something I lack. Hopefully it's something that I can rectify with some reading, and hopefully it's something that impacts my placement, will put me into the preparatory year, as opposed to impacting my admissions, whether I get to go or not. We'll see. I did my best. I was completely me. Now it's just waiting. Tuesday I had to go back to Jerusalem. It was the Young Jewish Leaders Diplomatic Fellowship opening meeting. This is a fellowship for people interested in international relations, how Judaism and the rest of the world interact, how Israel and the rest of the world interact, how Israel interacts with Jews in the diaspora. It was a very exciting conference. I have a couple complaints. In spite of all of the new information that was brought by the people putting the conference on, unfortunately, we didn't have any breakout sessions. It was 4 hours of being talked at by 3 different people, as opposed to being talked at and then breaking out into groups and seminaring on the information, being able to bring the different points of view that one person has and another person has and another person has, and how our experience factors into what we were hearing, and bringing it all together into a digestional synthetic whole. There was no opportunity for the synthesis process that I've grown so used to at Evergreen. I am actually going to be mentioning that to the project organizers. They say they want feedback. I've heard from other people that they wish there was a chance for us to talk things through. I think they're wanting the same thing I am. I'm just coming from a greener spot, if you will. But I am going to be letting the project organizers know that next week when I'm finished with what I'm doing right now. Came back, so 2 days in Jerusalem. Met my new roommate. He's a great guy named Mike. Miracle of miracles, he's applying to attend Reconstructionist Rabbinical College in fall 2013, same time I'm applying to attend. This is a guy who I'm probably going to be seeing a lot of for the next few years of my life. It's good. It's happy making. He's a really nice guy. He's had an injured foot, and as such hasn't really been able to enjoy his time here in Israel very much. I've been doing my best taking care of him. Yesterday I went to the hospital twice. Once was with Mike to get his foot x-rayed, and they also did blood work to see if it was infected. It's not. It's inflamed very painfully. He needs to stay off of it, keep it elevated. Mike, if you're watching this, get back into bed. And then a second time, a friend of mine, Ariel from the program, shouted out the window to a bunch of us, "Hey! I'm going to the hospital just to let you all know." So of course my response, being me, and I know how to go to the hospital with people. I've got a lot of experience with that. So my response is, "Would you like some company?" And her immediate response was, "Yes." So 6 hours after I got back from the hospital earlier in the morning, I went back to the hospital, went through the same thing, the x-ray, the analysis, and got told the same thing. It's a sprain, this time not an inflammation. It's a sprain, put it up, keep it cool. Okay. So now I find myself in Jerusalem, and I'm just setting the stage. You're going to be getting frequent blogs from me here. They provide time for it. It's really nice. And honestly, besides the conference, nothing much happened last week. There's a lot about the admissions process, but really, that is insanely self-reflective right now. And that's going on in here. And oh boy, is there ever a lot going on in here, but it's going to stay in here. But I'm in Jerusalem now for the major leadership conference of the year. There are over 400 people who are going to be in attendance. I have been asked to do photography and blogging for it. So, just to set the stage, I have met people from New Zealand, South Africa, England, the Moroccan provinces, the Moroccan port city still under Spanish jurisdiction, all over the United States, Canada, people who are mutual friends of other people who I know from other things. It's amazing when I'm talking to somebody from New York whose roommate is in the Hillel that my friend at University of Victoria is directing. It's an insanely small world. And we're all here because we see ourselves as the future of Jewish leadership, or we have been told by others that we will be the future of Jewish leadership. We're here to learn the craft, to examine it, to take where we're coming from and our experiences and share them with the people we're with and learn from them of their experiences so we can function anywhere within the Jewish community and manage to be a constructive part of a beautiful and evolving whole. We haven't had our first workshop yet. Tonight we have our first workshop and a gala. You will probably be hearing from me either tomorrow morning before breakfast or else tonight after the gala. I'm going to do my best to consistently give you beautiful views to look at while I'm here in Jerusalem. And I look forward to getting back in touch with you all soon. L'hitraot, everybody. Have a great day.